Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Joy and today I'm going to be using 3 decks here for you. First deck that I'm going to be using here is going to be the subject of our reading, of the reading for today. Okay. Let's go ahead, pull you a card. And ew, because there's a sword going straight through this bull's, going like a bullseye. It's going, this sword's going right through this bull's eyes. This is the Ten of Swords. Bullseye. It's making me want to say X marks the spot. All right, but anyhow, so this is the reading. This is what the reading's going to be about. It's going to be about feeling down. You know, feeling as though, you know, you've been just stabbed over and over and over, and you don't have, and you may be feeling that you don't have the strength or the courage to get back up, to get up and you know, start over or pursue whatever the situation is for you that is keeping you down. It's keeping you down, and with the sword going through his eyes here. You know, this is telling me that there's something about this situation, about you feeling a little lower than normal for yourself. That there's something that you're not seeing. There's something that you may have overlooked, or the good points or the good qualities, the good actions that perhaps you had portrayed or put out into the world or out into this situation, that you have to go back and you have to reflect a little bit on that. So this is what the reading's going to be about. We're going to find out some aspects about this situation that's either bringing you down or is keeping you felt like you've been held, you know, you're being held down. You're being held down. And, you know, this bull here, you know, bulls are powerful and full of strength and agility, right? And these swords is holding this bull down with the swords going through his eyes. So again, you know, you have the power and strength to be able to see more clearly and not feel so down and feel like you have lost something, okay? Feel like you have lost something. So that's what we're going to be doing this reading on for you. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle these cards here. I'll lay them out, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring the camera in closer so as I'm speaking of the cards, I can point to them better, and you can actually see them a little better than me just holding the card up like this. Alright, so going to be using 4 cards for this. Okay, we've got card number 1, card number 2, card 3, and card 4. I'll flip them over in a second. I just want to get some oracle cards pulled for you as well. And take an oracle card on each one of these cards as well. This deck here that I'm using is called Moonology. Moonology Messages. It's an oracle deck. Let's cut them. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, let's go. Let's see what they are, and then I'll pull the camera in for you. Card number 1 is Material Harvest, along with Take the Lead. Wow. Material Harvest, take the lead. Step up. Step up. Pull yourself, get yourself back up off of feeling stabbed, right? Card number 2 is Fertility. Something new is coming in. Something's been planted. We have stay in integrity. Stay in the integrity. Don't let others keep holding you down. As you can see here. Well, I'll pull the cards in, the camera in, but there's a road here. There's a road here. And looks like standing at the end of this road. So you may be feeling right now a little bit, again, like you're at the end of your ropes. You're at the end of your ropes with this, in the situation. But we'll get into the reading more clearly. Then third position we have Hope. Along with avoid the drama. Avoid the drama, right? Avoid the drama. Being all these swords in you, is there a lot of drama going on? Fourth position is the Universe. Universe. Along with the past. The dark moon, the past. Alright, so let's pull the camera in. We'll get right into your reading. Alright, I'm back. I had to have to do this standing up over the camera, so my voice might be a little louder. There's so much glare coming in. Well, you can tell up here, all those cards here are all glaring. So anyhow, I'm sorry. Alright, but here's the first card. Here's the first card. You can just pull it in so you could see it a little closer. You can see that these are the 10 swords here. The swords are going, this sword here is going straight through the eyes, like I was saying. And this card can also be representing perhaps that you're Taurus, or in your situation, the people that are involved in this situation of making you feel lower than you really are, or feel like maybe you're being stabbed in the back, and so on and so on. There could be a Taurus involved. So somewhere, very possibly for some of you, there is a Taurus involved in this reading. But let's go on to the first card that was pulled then. You have the Material Harvest. Material Harvest. Now, in this position is the first position in this spread is saying what you are seeing, or we should say, very possibly how you are feeling about this situation that seems to be bringing maybe a little aggression to you, or giving you some fears. And you're seeing as you're having the feeling that you've put a lot of hard work. This Material Harvest, you've put a lot of work and into this project or this situation, and you're feeling like as though you deserve so much more than being brought down, but being brought down about your hard work and the effort that you put in to whatever this disagreement or loneliness, whatever this 10 of Swords here is representing for you. Okay? Like I said, you've done a lot of work. You're going to be starting to learn something, though. You are learning something from this experience. This card's also coming in and saying that, perhaps now that you've had this low time here in this situation, you've learned. It's very possible that you've learned now from being fully pushed and held down that now is the perfect time for you to start to look ahead and use that use this downtime that's either upon you now or was upon you to, um, give yourself a new potential. This is a harvest card, a material harvest. He has all these tools like in front of him here. Everything's been sowed. The seeds have been planted, right? Seeds have been planted. You had your goals all going for you. And with this downtime here, this could also be representing that, like I said, it's time that you've learned that this has happened for something good, and you've learned a few little lessons out of this troublesome bull here. Out of that, what you're not seeing, or perhaps what you're not feeling. The swords are stabbing you. That's a feeling of hurtness, right? So then we go to the oracle card that came with the harvest here, and it's the full moon. It's the moon's wisdom. It says, "Take the lead, take the lead." And this oracle card is just explaining that it's time for you to go ahead and stand up for yourself. And remember, this is the bull. The strength, authority. Take your strength. Take that ability of strength and power back. And show whatever the circumstance is here, or the people, that you are in control. Okay? That you're going to get in control of this situation. You're going to be in control of this. Don't let the others, hold you back from that. Your second card then is fertility. And this is this position is what you're not seeing. Where's this card here? All right, so here you had planting, harvesting. And here's the fertility from that harvest. You're not really seeing the full potential of yourself, because look at these beautiful orbs of light around you here. And you have the heart chakra glowing green, right? That's all for love. That's all for love. You're not really seeing the bigger picture of going through this trauma, we'll say, of perhaps being bullied or feeling low and down about yourself. You want to bring in the harvest, right? You're trying to harvest something, trying to make yourself grow. Make yourself get up. And the oracle card that came in with it is moon shining. Stay in your integrity. And what this card is actually telling you is that it means this moon shining. Well, moon shining isn't making alcohol, but it isn't. But the moon shining all represents and means talking nonsense. Talking nonsense. This is what you're not seeing. That someone is talking absolute nonsense about you, or whatever the situation is. It's absolutely trying to bully you, like we were saying. There's the bull. They're trying to bully you. They're talking nonsense. They're saying, they're giving you a lot of fear. And also when someone's doing that they speak a lot of words, and there's no substance to it. There's no substance to all the words that they're throwing at you with these daggers. If someone is bullying you, they're throwing those words at you, and that it really has no substance to it. They just they just want to get you hurtful. They want to, there's hurtful actions going on. There's hurtful actions that we're going on with this here. And this card is also telling you um, to gather your strength and your power back. You know, you've got this beautiful full moon here shining down. There's a triangle here as well. Then actually, as you look at the road here, you can see that it's starting to form a triangle too. And it's like it's the high peaks of the mountain, you know. You want to stay in your integrity. Do not believe, do not trust the words or the fears that someone has been throwing at you. Okay? This is, that there's really something in this situation that's going on with you that it is holding you down. And this card is saying stay in integrity. Stay in your integrity. Get your power back. Don't let their harsh words or their harsh actions hold you down, blindside you, right? Don't let them blindside you. Don't let them fool you. All right? So then let's go on to card number 3. And that was the Hope card. We have the Hope card. What's the possible outcome? This position is hope. Beautiful. It's saying, this card is representing that the impossible can happen, and to use your power of intuition. Use your power of intuition. Look how the hands are held out here, and holding this beautiful light, right? And I don't know what the camera's really picking up, but there's a person standing inside this light here. It's almost as if it's this card right here, right? The fertility, the orbs. There's this, here's this one here, and then here it is here, and this here, there's this you. This is you inside here, your face. And here it is again. And there you are. You have, that possible outcome is that you're going to shine. You are going to shine. Like the brightest star in the sky, right? Because the brightest star in the sky, right? You have the integrity. You want to stay in the integrity. You want to push those fears and those harsh words away. You want to pull these daggers out, these swords out. You're going to take that sword out of those eyes, and you are going to see the light now, right? You're going to see this light of hope. Hope, wishes, dreams. This is the possible outcome here. It wants you to, this card is telling you to trust. Trust in everything that you do. Don't trust and believe in what this person or this group or this situation is throwing at you and holding you down. Because once you trust yourself and bring yourself back up and pull these daggers out, this light of yours is going to shine brighter and brighter, and it will attract more positiveness, and it will help attract what you're trying to accomplish that you have been knocked down about or feeling low about. It's going to let you accomplish. You have to have the faith, right? A lot of cards with the light. Even in the first card here. Here's these orbs again. This is the sunshine. Here's that first. Here's the same pattern, okay? Here's the same pattern in all these cards. Right? The circles. The circles, the light, the hope. It's like you have much, much more power and agility than you believe you do to get out of this situation, to get away from it. Don't let it be holding you down. Don't let these daggers keep you down to the ground. All right. All right, and the oracle card that came with it was the moon madness. Madness. Avoid the drama. Avoid this drama over here. Avoid the drama. Don't pull the drama into this. That's just going to bring you more anxiety, right? If you go along with their words, and this reading is telling you to please recognize the light and the shininess of you and your thoughts and your ideas of whatever this harvest was that you're trying to make or achieve, the goal, right? Because, again, there's the fertility of that harvest, of that dream, of that goal. And you have the the star shining, the star of hope. So avoid all the drama avoid the drama of this situation as best as you can. As best as you can. You need to trust. It's all about, hope. The hope card. And this card is all about your intuition. We had mentioned intuition earlier as well. You need to trust your intuition. And like I said, you don't want to stress out, because that doesn't change anything. Being stressed out about something, it doesn't change anything. It just brings more fears in and makes you, keeps you down in the ground here, right? It's easy to get wrapped up, in all the noise and of the conflicts or the situations. It's very easy to get wrapped up in it, but don't stay there. You want to avoid that drama, because this avoid the drama was coming in with the hope card, right? And also if this said person or this situation is being overly maybe being too overly involved in your situation, in this harvest of whatever you're trying to build and whatever you planted, they might be overly involved in it. So avoid that drama. Let them go. Kind of try to do some more of it, to more of the whatever it is that you're starting, your goal or whatever this is that this reading is about for you. Try to kind of, I would say push them away. Push them away. That brings a little bit of positiveness in with this card, Perhaps now they're this bull laying down. You're going to push them away. You don't need their drama. You don't need their stress. You don't need the fears, the harsh words, all the negativity that they're bringing into you. You want to avoid that. You want to avoid all that noise, because you do have the beautiful hope card here. Right? You can climb these stairs. You can climb these stairs here on this moon card. Go through this new threshold, right? Got a new moon and a full moon. And you can work through, you can work through it. You're going to be able to work through it here. And bring this newness of what's been planted up into your life better. So let's move on to the next cards here. Your last card was the universe. And this position here, the fifth position in this spread, is all about the action that's being called to you to go ahead and take to get out of this. To get out of this. Even though a lot of those cards that we had talked about covered that already, this is the main card for that reason. All right? It's about the action being called for you to take to rid this, okay? You have the universe card. And what this universe card is saying is that everything that you've strived for is within your reach now. The universe is the World card in other tarot decks, okay? You know, and that's all telling you that there's a completion to this cycle now. There's a completion to the cycle. There's triumphs, and there's a lot of fulfillment coming into you. And this is what you're being called to take the action on. Take the action from all these other cards that we had talked about here. Take the action from these now and put them into your universe. Put them into your world. Make them your reality, right? Energy and light, you know, it's all, energy and light is all in the universe. You've had a lot of pictures here with the light, right? With these orbs of light. So you want to take all that and for you not to forget it, Here's your face in this giant universe, in the orb of light, right? So it's basically also telling you that it's time. It's time for you to take pull those swords out, those harsh words, whatever it is, pull those swords out. And take this bull by the horns. And take that bull by the horns and throw him to the ground. Right? And you keep going. And to avoid the noise in this situation that the Ten is speaking of. The Ten of Swords is speaking of. All that noise, all that stagnant energy, all the fears. The World card. The World card. The universe. It's your universe. It's your world. You make out of this situation what you want the best to be. Because you have your intuition with these other cards. You have the hope. You have the fertility to start. You have the harvest. You've got the fertility to plant the new seeds of something new for you to get up and then go harvest it, right? And then the next final card then with the universe is the dark moon. The dark moon, the past. And now this card here is, you can see her, she's standing here, right? Standing here but with these moons. Here's that orb again. Look at that. Well, I didn't notice this before, but just about every card in this reading has this golden orb of light, right? All right, so this card, the past, is saying that you're ready to leave something behind. And you have to, and you're ready, and you're going to be getting over this fear, over this anxiety, this fear, this downtime, we'll say, okay? And you know, it's always the darkest, right? It's always the darkest before the dawn, right? Look how dark this card is. Look how bright this is. Darkness, brightness up on top. But that is true. It's always the darkest right before dawn breaks. And the dawn breaks. Here, look at that. The darkness and the light. So it's time for you. And this is also the past here. Past here is also about it's time for you to turn the corner and embrace your power. Pull your power back into you. Pull that power. All these orbs. See how her hands are here. How her hands are here. Her heart is glowing green for love and fertility. All that love. It's like, look at this card here. It's like she's cradling a baby, you know? Take the love back. Take that love back. Embrace your power. Embrace the power. Here you are, in these hands, like someone is offering prayers, and there you are. You could also be, now that I say it that way, you could also be in someone's prayers that you're going to get through this. You're going to be lifted up, right? You're going to embrace this power. It's a very powerful, these orbs, all these, I know they are moon cards, but not all of them are moon cards, but here it is again. That beautiful crystal here. This is really the moon, but it does look like it's a crystal. Looks like it's a quartz crystal. Very pretty. All right, well, there's your reading. So, if you're feeling like you're in a bad situation or you're having a lot of fears, take what you can from these cards and some of their meanings or all the whole reading itself and apply it to this. Apply it to this here. Because it is telling you that the completion of it is going to be done. And to have the strength, take the strength of that bull, right? And that power that you know you have within you with all the beautiful light. And bring it into your world. And make it this your universe, okay? And there's your reading. I thank you. Bye now.